This is the final habit, and honestly, this might be the most important one because it ties everything else together. It is called Shogunai, and it means it cannot be helped. Before you think that sounds defeatist, hear me out, because it is actually the opposite. It is not giving up, it is strategic acceptance. Americans stress about everything they cannot control: the economy, inflation, other people's success, where we started financially, and past mistakes. We carry this weight constantly, and you know what we do with that stress? We spend money trying to feel better. Retail therapy, stress shopping, keeping up with people who do not even care about us. It is exhausting and expensive. And here is the vicious cycle. We stress about things beyond our control, then spend money to cope with that stress, which creates more financial stress, which makes us spend even more, round and round, until we are broke and miserable. The Japanese approach is completely different. Accept what you cannot change, say Shogunai, it cannot be helped, and release it. Then pour all your energy into what you can actually control, your habits, your choices, and your discipline today. That is where power lives. Here is what you cannot control: where you started financially, your past mistakes, other people's advantages, their inheritance, the economy, inflation rates, market conditions, and your parents' wealth or lack of it. Shogunai, it cannot be helped, so stop wasting energy there. Here's what you can control: today's spending, today's savings, today's habits, today's choices, and today's discipline. Whether you practice Kakebo tonight, whether you stop wasting tomorrow, and whether you implement Kaizen this week, that is your power. Stop comparing yourself to others. Their income is Shogunai, their inheritance is Shogunai, and their head start is Shogunai. But your discipline is controllable, your habits are controllable, and their future is completely controllable. Here is your practice. Make 2 lists right now. The first list is everything you cannot control about your financial situation: past mistakes, others' advantages, and economic conditions. Write it all down, then say Shogunai and release every single item. The second list is everything you can control: your daily spending, your savings rate, your habits, and your choices. Pour all your energy there. A woman stressed constantly about not being where others were financially. She spent all her energy comparing, feeling behind, and stress shopping to cope. $600 monthly on stress purchases. She started practicing Shogunai, telling herself, I cannot change my past and I cannot control others, but I can control today. She stopped comparing, completely stopped stress shopping, and focused only on the daily habits she could control. That $600 monthly got redirected to savings. Year 1, she saved $7,200. Year 3, she had $25,000 in the bank. Same income, completely different focus. Shogunai freed her from the comparison trap, and money followed naturally. Accept what you cannot change, control what you can, and remember, all wealth is built in that controllable space. Comparison is theft, stress spending is expensive, and peace with your path is free. Choose Shogunai and build wealth quietly. Look, here is everything in one breath. 9 Japanese habits that build quiet wealth. Kakebo makes you aware of every single dollar. Matainai eliminates waste you did not even notice. Kaizen compounds tiny improvements every single day. Ikigai reduces stress spending by giving you purpose. Wabi-sabi brings contentment with what you already have. Harahachi-bu creates that critical 20% gap. Gaman builds the discipline to wait for what matters. Kintsukuroi celebrates repair over replacement. And Shogunai focuses your energy where it actually matters. No luck needed, no stress required, just ancient wisdom applied to modern life. This week, pick one habit, just one, and start ridiculously small. Kakebo, buy a notebook tonight. Matainai, audit your waste this weekend. Kaizen, save $1 today. Do not try all 9 at once. That is the American way, and it fails every time. Master one, then add another next month. Comment on which habit you are starting, and type the number 1 through 9 if you already practice these for quiet wealth. If this is your new path, hit subscribe if this changed how you see money. Tell me what video you need next: a deeper Kakebo breakdown, practicing Gaman in Amazon culture, or Kintsukuroi for beginners. Japan built wealth from literal ashes using these habits, and you do not need a catastrophe to start. You just need one choice today. Choose awareness over ignorance, discipline over impulse, and contentment over comparison. Quiet wealth is not loud or flashy. It is patient, disciplined, and invisible until one day it is completely undeniable.